Because some people graduate in formal education, but when they join informal education, which is the life education, they fail. Hello everyone, this is Dr. Benjamin, author of the book Stand Up for Your Dream. Today I'm going to share with you, if you can see here, I'm going to share with you the things they never teach you in a school. What are the things that you think you never learn them to school? Now, let's go deep. I will take you through to the things that you have never learned in the school. You know, we normally, in our society of today, we just grown up and then we go to school, we graduate, and then after graduation, maybe we join the market. Now, but when we go to the market, sometimes, listen carefully, sometimes we discover like what we learn in a school is totally different with what the marketing is. So I want you guys, let's go deep and we understand the things that we never learn. How can we learn them so that we can dominate and, you know, be good professional and expert in our industry? They are something that you need to learn. Through my personal experience, through the experience of others, through the research that I have made, through the question that I have asked successful people, I have discovered that there are some things that we need to learn back to school, and then we never learn that, and they are relevant to the market. So, in my understanding, before I go into details, I want to share with you, you know why we go to school for what? For education. Now, we have two types of education, if you can understand. That is true me. It's my understanding. I believe that we have two types of education. We have what I call academic education. Academic education, where we go to primary school, you know, it's a mandatory, and then we go to secondary school, we go to the university. That is academic. We go there, we learn, we meet the teachers, we get the syllabus, we learn. I call it academic education. This is what I call again, some people they call formal education. Formal education, we need to go to school. You learn how to write, you learn how to speak English, you learn the language, you learn mathematics, you learn, you know, biology, you learn mechanical engineering. We go to school. Okay, we get the degree. After a period of the time, after 20 years, we get the bachelor's, master's, and those stuff. We go to school, academic school, formal education, we get the degree. By the support of the teachers. The teachers, sometimes the teachers, they provide the questions, they provide the answer, we memorize them, they ask a question, we answer them, and then our performance in academic education is based off, like, to be successful in academic education, you need to score high. You need to get more marks. If you don't get more marks in the academic, meaning you're performing, when your performance is low, you are not intelligent. You are, sometimes they call you, you are not a gifted, you are a stupid, you know, something like that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. This is academic education. The performance of academic education, successful, like to be a successful in the academic, you need to score marks. Okay? They give you exam, they prepare you exams, and then they sometimes give you the answer. You answer them, and then when you succeed, you are successful. But when you fail, you are like, if you don't get the high marks, they call you as a failure. I call it academic education. Remember, I told you we have two types of education. In my understanding, we have academic education or formal education. But we have also another one I call life education. What does it mean? Life education. In the academic schools, the education is just 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. There is a limit. Okay? There is a limit in the academic education, in the formal education. There is a limit of studying. There is a limit. It's 2 years, you get a master's. 4 years, 3 years, you get a bachelor's. 5 years, 3 years, you get a PhD. Like in my personal example, I will show you how what I mean. Primary school, you do 6 years, okay? And then secondary school, you do 6 years again. And then, this is me. I went to university. I did 4 years for bachelor's degree. And then I went to the master's. I did 2 years, master's. And then I went to PhD. I did 4 years, PhD. What is this? Now, how many years? We have 12, 16, 18. Now, this is 22. 22 years. Now, you have what I call PhD. Okay? This is, after 22 years, I got a PhD. After 22 years. Now, this is academic. Now, let's go to the life education. What I call life education. I remember when I graduated after getting my bachelor's degree. I remember they told me, you go to school, get a good grade. When you get the high marks, there is a job that is waiting for you. We are trained that after we graduate, either bachelor's, master's, PhD, the market is ready for us. But for me, it was totally different. I graduated with my bachelor's, and then when I went to the market to look for a job, I applied 60 times. They didn't give me a job. And then that time I started to wonder myself, like, what did I learn in school? Okay, what did I miss in school? Because in the market they told me you need to have experience, and I didn't have experience that time. And then I was asking myself, how someone is asking me to have experience of 4, 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, if he didn't give me a chance to work so that I can have experience? And then I started to wonder, why did I waste my time to school? And then later on I discovered that 2 types of education. There is academic education. Here I have the teachers. They were there for me to provide the syllabus, notes, and all of those stuff. But when I joined the life skills, life education, that is the time I applied 60 times. I didn't get the job. And then I started to discover that to be a successful, in life, you need to have 2 types of education. You need to have an academic education, formal education, where we learn to speak, to write, and all those stuff. Some skills we learn, but also we need to learn what I call life education. Because some people, they graduate in formal education, but when they join informal education, which is the life education, they fail. Why? Because they are something. There are some things that they never learn in the school that will allow them to succeed in life. I know you know some people, they were good in the academic, but when they join in life education, they were like now, they are in trouble. And I know some people who were like a failure. We called them, they were called failure. They were not gifted because of their raw performance. And then some people, they graduated here. But now they are working with the people who were always last in class. Like the people who were the first in class, now they are working for the people who were last in class. That is why, because these people, they have mastered what I call the life education. So life education sometimes is more important than the academic education. Yet, we need to have both so that we can be a successful people in our future. Now, let me share with you. I want you guys to make a comment below. Let us discuss, okay? I want to share with you some what I call like the things that the university and the school never teach you and they were relevant. You know, I don't know about you, but the school, they never teach us how to do what? How to communicate. And they know that communication, it is the most and the best skills that will allow us to dominate our industry, that will allow us to get a promotion, that will allow us to influence and to make the positive impact in our community. But are we running communication? Even if we are running communication, how we are running it is totally different. They don't teach how to communicate. If you are so blessed to learn how to communicate, it's a very good, it's a very good thing for you. But I know some schools, they don't teach their students, they don't teach us how to communicate effectively in writing, in speaking, in like communication, because we have so many ways of communicating, informally and formally, verbally, and we have so many ways to communicate. Are we running that? And yet, every successful person that I have closed with, that I know, it's because they have learned and mastered these communication skills. So the schools, I never ran this. In practice, I'm talking in a practical way. Not in theories where they say we have two types of, no, I'm saying in a practical way. How do you communicate with the people that maybe has the problem and you have a challenge with? How do you communicate with them? We never learn this. Another things that they never teach to academic, it is what I call, they never teach how to sell. And everything is about selling. You go to the interview, what are you doing? You are selling yourself. You are telling hiring manager, you are telling human resource manager that you are the best candidate to that position. And if they don't take that good decision to give you a job, they are losing. How you do so? You provide and you take yourself as expert. You explain to them like you are the right candidate because you have education, you have skills, you have a knowledge, you have experience, and you have network. If you combine that, and if they give you a chance and the opportunity to work for them, you will take their company to next level. You will help them to make more money, you will help them to save more money, and you will help them to do what? To serve more customers. Are we running this in a school? Of course. How many schools that is offering the practical skills related to selling? I don't know about you, but I have never done that. Then every business, we know that every business is dependent on selling. And then if there is no selling, there is no income. If there is no income, there is no revenue. If there is no revenue, for the company, there is no tax. And if there is no tax, there is no government, because every government depends on taxes. Who bring that is the sales people. The sales people, they are most and the best respected in our society, because they are the engine of, they are the one who bring money in the company. Doesn't matter if you have a degree, bachelor's, master's, whatever. If you can't sell what you know, your service, your product, either yours or service of yours, or service of others, product of yours, product of others, if you can't sell them, it's useless. Are we running this? These selling skills is the most relevant in life education. If you can learn how to be a good salesperson will allow you to dominate your industry. It will allow you to be called as expert. Will allow you to make more money and save more money. By the way, selling, it is what I call the performance based. The more you sell, the more you get money and the more you get commission. They never tell us how to be good in sales, how to ask a question to our customer, which type of the question that we can ask our customer so that they can buy our product, which process can we follow to be a sales profession. How we never run this, even if we run. Some school they do, which I really appreciate, but they don't do it in a proper way, in a professional way. So if you need the help, please join one of my programs. It's called the Sales Professional Skills Training. We do those training to train people to learn these skills that they have never learned when they were in school. And those are the skills that the marketing needs. Okay? So selling, it is the number one skills that the marketing needs, but will never learn them in school. Now, another things that we never learn, it is what we call negotiation. How to negotiate. Everything is about negotiation. If you want to succeed in life, not in the academic. In the academic, I'm not talking about in the academic. That is why I'm talking in real life, in the market. You need to be a good negotiator. You need to be a good salesperson. You need to be a good communicator if you want to succeed. But how are we learning negotiation skills? Of course, no. I don't know about you, but I have never learned. And then when I was looking and searching for a job, they told me, why you don't have the skills that we want. I remember one day, sorry to say, I went to one company, I have applied, and then there is a time you send the application, they never call you. So one day I took decision and I said, okay, let me call the hiring manager. Then I asked, how far with my application? So I took the phone, I called to the company, and then she took the phone and she said, hey, I said, this is the Benjamin. And then she said, how can we help you, Benjamin? I said, I have submitted my job application 5 months ago, but I didn't hear from you. And then she said, what is your name again? I said, I'm Benjamin. And then she said, sorry to let you know that we have, considered another person, not you. And then I say, please be honest with me. Why did you, why you didn't give me that chance? And she said to me something I will never forget. She said, you didn't have the skills that we were looking in the candidate. And then I say, please help me. I know I may not have those skills, but I want you to help me. What are the skills you normally look when you are hiring someone? Then hiring manager, she said, I don't know you, but let me share with you some of them. The number one skills that we look when we are hiring, it is communication. Does this person can communicate well? I say, okay. And then she said, do you have that? I say, no. Have you run this? I say, no, I never ran this in school. And she said, please train yourself to be a good communicator. And then when you are a good communicator, any company, any hiring manager will give you a job. And then I say, okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Can you tell me another one? Then she said, another skills that we look in a candidate when we are employing, it is selling skills. And then she said, are you a good salesperson? And then I say, no, I have never run this in school. And then she said, that is why we didn't consider you as the best candidate. And then she said to me, Benjamin, go and learn the selling skills. And then I said, thank you so much for giving me 2 types of skills. Can I hear more other skills that I can develop? And then she went on, and then she said, another skills that you need to develop from now, she said, go and be a good negotiator. Because as a company, we are in the business of making money. Now, we are in the business of dealing with so many people. You need to be a good negotiator. I said, thank you, ma'am. And then she went on to give me the risk. And then I discovered that sometimes the mistake and the fault is not for the company to not give me a job. It was me. And then from there, I said, thank you, hiring manager. I really thank you for giving me this crew. I'm going to spend my time developing these skills. I can't tell you what I did. After that, I went, in my room, and then I said, okay, now I'm going to develop these skills. I went to the seminars, I read the book, I approached the people. Then I started to invest in myself to develop my communication skills, my confidence, my public speaking, my sales, my marketing skills. Now that is why I'm sharing you this, so that if you are like me, you can start to prepare yourself. Because the skills that marketing needs are not taught in school. What we have to do, we need to struggle and positioning ourselves and put ourselves there. We learn them. Okay, how will you run them? Maybe you attend trainings like the training that we normally give. How will you run them? You volunteer yourself to go to work to the company. Volunteer yourself. Go out there. Ask those big companies to give you opportunity to work for them. So the more you work for them, don't ask them money. Just volunteer yourself to work for them, and then you develop their experience, the skills. You learn how they communicate with the customer. You learn about their skills strategy, their selling strategy, their marketing strategy. You learn everything by volunteering, because all those stuff are needed now. I'm talking to people maybe who are still in education, who are still at university, at school. Take your time volunteering to any company. Those big companies, volunteer them, and then you get to run. You run, okay? You run. And then I can't tell you, after 6 months, after 1 year, you'll be good in the sales and the communication, and you will have all of those skills, because there is a gap between to what the curriculum that is designed to teach to the student to what the market needs. Do you understand? Because in a school, they say, go to school, okay? Go to school, get a good grade, and then you will get a job. I have never seen in my life, and I have never, I can't tell you, I don't know how much it is, but no one have told me, Benjamin, go to school, and then you will be an entrepreneur. But they told me, go to school, and then after school, you will get a job. Now, the skills of being like a good employee, the best employees, are provided by schools. But the skills of being the real entrepreneur are not there in the school. We run them in the market. So please make sure you position yourself as someone who can run, someone who can, develop yourself. You run. Don't depend only on academic. Okay. Also, make sure you have balance. You need to balance life education and the academic. Doesn't mean having a best degree, having first class will allow you to succeed. No. Your first class will not allow you to succeed in life. Sometimes, what will allow you to succeed, it is your attitude, it is your running, it is how you develop yourself. That is why I'm sharing with you this. So the schools are not teaching their students, are not teaching us how to do what? How to negotiate. And negotiation, it is a skills that we really need to run. Now, another one is number 4. The school is not teaching us how to find our passion. How to find what? Our passion. I remember back then, I went to school. Now, after primary school, I went to university, to secondary school. Then when we reached to secondary school, we were asked to select which profession that we can join. Back then, I was really interested in the business, but they didn't give me a chance to select what I like, because I like to do business. That was my passion. I like to make more money. Maybe I will share with you them later on. So they selected social science for me. Now, there is a total difference between social science and business. My passion was in business. I wanted to make money, because the more you make money, you help people, you travel, you enjoy life, because that is what you like. Now, but the education system is selecting it's a selecting profession for you, not yours. So now we finish the secondary school, we went to university. When we went to university, sometimes you may select the business, and then they give you, what they give you is anything which is not your passion. They can give you, let's say, social science, chemistry, or biology, whatever. But for your passion is being in business. But let me tell you, I have never seen any successful people. Do your own research. You can't succeed without following your passion. It's through the passion that we get to make more money. Okay? We do what we love. There is two ways to succeed in life. Either you do what you love or do what you like. That is the rule of success. Now, what we like, okay, is passion. But the school is not teaching us how to identify our passion. What do we like most? Most people, their passion is designing. Most people, their passion is speaking. Most people, their passion is maybe came up with different strategies, software, all of those stuff. But when they go to school, the school is giving them other things that are totally different with their passion. That is how you see after their graduation, they may get a chance to get a job, working in the banks. But after job, during the evening, you will see them going to learning how to play piano. Because playing the piano, it is their passion. But they never learn that in school. Okay? But why? Because the system is not like allowing the people to find their passion. And no one is teaching girls to find a passion. I don't know about you, but I have never learned how to discover my passion. Okay, what do you like most? Take what you like. There is a way you can make money. Take what you like to do and go and search someone who can buy that. And then if you get one customer buying what you like to do, and then see how you can multiply and then come up with different ways and then you make money. Okay? Do you understand that? Passion. Please find out what you like most. What are you good at? If you look at any successful people, they are good to what they do. They like what they do. Even if they meet so many challenges and whatever, they never give up. Because when you are passionate to what you do it even if there is no money, there is no benefit. But you keep doing it, you keep doing it, you keep doing it. Okay, that is the passion. So the school is not doing that. So then another one is number 5. They don't teach us how to manage our failures. Fail. When you fail in school, you are stupid. They punish you. When you fail in school, they call you are, they don't look at you like someone. Sometimes I was being slapped by my teacher, beaten and all of those stuff because I failed. But in life, in real life, in business, if you fail, if you don't fail enough, you are not going to succeed. So to succeed in life, you need to fail more time. Because they don't consider they consider the failing like as the way of learning the new skills. You get experience, and then next time you be good on that. But they don't teaching us how to manage the fail. But I have never seen any successful people. If you think like what I'm saying is not true, go and ask Thomas Edison. Go and search his story. You will see but how he have done amazing things. But before to doing that, there was 100,000 the moment of being on his knees and praying and crying. Every successful people. But they never teach us how to manage failure. Okay, because if you fail in school, you are stupid. But if you fail in business, you're good. So, and then another one is how to manage money, how to manage our money. I never learned this, how to manage your money. That is why, even if you get a job, you get your salary, by the end of the month, you never know where your money is going. Okay? You ask someone after one day, after getting the salary, they is in trouble. We never learn this, how to manage and how to make more money. We never learn this in school. Another one, you need to learn for your own, that You know there is no way you can succeed if you have only one source of the income. You have to have multiple sources of the income. Okay? You get small here, you get small here, you get small here. And then, after getting money, salary, blah, 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 you need to see, take part of your money, invest. Either in real estate, and you invest your money. Then another one is that they never teach what, another things that the school is not teaching is how to think big. Think big, beyond. Thinking big, to dream big. Okay? We never learn this. And then another one is, number 8, how to forgive and love. How to forgive. The person you need to forgive is you, to forgive ourselves. The mistake that we have made. We never learn this in school. That is why most people, they are struggling to forgive ourselves, to forgive others, to love ourselves and to love others. We never learn this. And then another one, number 9, it is how to make a mistake. Making a mistake can help you to grow. In school, when you make a mistake, you get punished. They punish you to make a mistake. In life, when you make more mistake, you get learning, you get experience, and no one will punish you. And you can't succeed without making a mistake. Because the more mistake you make, the more you learn. But in school, if you make a mistake, you get to be punished. But in life, education, you need to make more mistake so that you can grow. And then another one is how to work as a team, to work with others. In school, they train us to be alone, you and your paper. I remember we used to go in the exam and then you could see everyone is doing like that. You can't show like what you are doing with the others. What they call cheating in school, in business we call it collabo. It's a collaboration. It's a partnership. You can't succeed without doing cooperation, you ask what other people are doing well. Collaboration is needed. We never learn this. And then, lastly, on my list, it is what I call the schools never teach us how to be a human being, how to respect one another, how to be humble, how to be honest, how to be. That is why when we join, when some people join like the life education, the life school, they started cheating and abusing and doing all those stuff because we never learn that in school. So this is what I have for today. But before I end, maybe this session, I really encourage you, please get one copy of my book. It's on Amazon. The book is called Stand Up for Your Dream. I wish you stand up on your dream. And then tomorrow after tomorrow, you're going to make the positive the impact. And then the more you make the positive impact, you and I, we will make this planet to be a better a space for living for our next generation, so that they will be happy that we have been living. We create a way for them by learning and including this in our everyday life. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see your comment. If I forget any, please, because I know there is something that is needed. If I forget any, go in comment section, you can write it, and then I will be happy. Okay, I will be happy to read, and let's do this together. Thank you so much. I really love you. I wish you all the best. Until we meet next time, I am Dr. Benjamin, who always telling you that, guys, I'm on your shoulder. I'm there to help you. I will do whatever I can so that we can, you and I, making the positive impact and help other people to run these things, okay? To run this, which I call like the skills that they need to run so that they can be a successful. I wish you to be a successful. Until we meet next time, I wish you all the best. May God bless you. I really love you. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.